Hello, hello. Welcome. Thursday. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the aiLL Learning Lab. See if we can get this show on the road. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's get it rolling. Let's do that. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I got Sweeney Todd song stuck in my head. I love you, Joanna. Tobias in the hot tub. What's happening, Tobias? Welcome. So there is that. Just joined. Good name. I think a good 9.5 out of 10. Strong name. Like it. So there is that. It's good. Good evening. Gotta get this back better. Lots of stars. Oh, nice. Steve-O, welcome. Nancy, hello. I got so Tobias out with the stars. I got the little crescent moon over the hot tub waters right here, in honor of Tobias healing his back, sending the good juju waves your way. Ted looks at life. What's shaking? How's life looking? Huh? Get it? Oh, such a card. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. If you would be willing, share the live. It looks like we're starting the like train. We're up to 190 likes. Maybe tonight we can get to 1,000. Let's see what we can do. and Rando. Man, was I disappointed by the prompt.chat site. Extremely generic instructions. Yeah, I know. It's other places to learn prompt things. That one's very basic on purpose, right? It's just to give people a primer, just to get them basically started. I don't actually go to a lot of prompt sites. I mean, it's probably stupid of me, but for me, it's about seeing what I can do to crack it myself. So I just start with the problem and see what I can do to crack it. I've gotten better at when I finally get something cracked. I started a Trello board with prompts in it now, so that's good. What did I do today that was really good? Oh, I'm working on a site for prompting images, and I came up with a series of prompts that I liked, and then I used ChatGPT to iterate like 50 of them and put them in a spreadsheet. That was pretty cool. I used task, persona, context, exemplar, and format template. Yeah, see, you're more sophisticated than I am at the prompting. I tend to be. It's an ADD thing. Like if I get too formulaic, I either have to be completely formulaic or not formulaic at all. So I do it more like I'm having a conversation with a coworker. That's kind of my philosophy with prompting is less systematic, which probably means it's less better, but that's cool. Tyrant Truth, what's happening? Task, persona, context, exemplar, and format template. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a good template. I mean, it's a good framework. Claude announced Claude Pro for $20. Yep, I think it throttles me down now. Well, Claude's been throttling me. I hit the Claude throttle at about, I don't know, it's like 20 or 25 prompts. I've noticed that pretty consistently. No, you're not late, Emilio's wife. Just starting. Silver Fox here with Shaken. How many irregulars with one eye on the NFL game? I've got one eye on the U.S. Open. So Coco Gauff just got into the finals, 19 years old. And now it's Madison Keys playing Sabalenka. I don't know that Madison's going to take her down. But if she does, then we got two Americans in the finals. But Sabalenka is she's a machine, man. Sabalenka, not Sabalenko. Sabalenka. Anyway, welcome everybody. This is the AI Learning Lab as evidenced by the little balloon here. My name's Kyle Shannon. I'm an entrepreneur and a co-founder and CEO of a company called Storyvine, which is an automated video storytelling platform. I love talking about this AI shit. Clint just showed up, gave me a little heart on the head, a little hearty heart on the head. I really like the balloon you created last night. Thank you very much. Yeah, I did this in, by the way, if you're new to this generative AI stuff and you're wondering where I got that fancy illustration with AI Learning Lab on it, I must have paid someone for that. Oh no! That's ideogram, ideogram.ai. Clint Copperhead was shaking bacon. So here's what we're going to do. If you're new to this AI stuff and you just stumbled upon this old dude sort of rambling randomly, that's me. Ask any questions you have about AI below, and I'm going to give you some places to start. So like I said, that's an image we did in ideogram. I'll show you that URL in a second. We're going to start with these, though. We're going to start. I got a top 7 list, and these are all open source, or not open source. These are all large language models like ChatGPT. So the very first one there is ChatGPT. That one right there, chat.openai.com. That's ChatGPT. If you've not played with these, go there right now. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Go there. Go there right now. Don't just go, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. No, you won't. I know you. I've seen this before. You're like, yeah, I'll get to it when no, right now. Go there now. And then start playing. Thanks, Dragonfly. I loves me a gummy. And then prompts.chat will teach you how to do that. As Anne Rando pointed out, it's not super sophisticated, that document, but it'll get you started. There's some primers in there that'll talk about how these large language models work. Claude and Bard are these three, ChatGPT, Claude, and Bard are the three that I kind of cycle between. When one fails me, I'll sort of cycle around to the next one, and I just keep going in circles like this. That tends to do it pretty good. So this is the adults table at Thanksgiving. Here's the kids table. so these are the ones that didn't quite make the cut, and not for any reason other than just sort of pure usefulness. Bing is actually pretty good. It's Microsoft's GPT-4 connected to the internet. It makes images. My challenge with it is the safety guardrails on it are so high that it's like being in fucking romper room. Perplexity.ai is a good research site, and then labs.perplexity they're hosting Meta's Llama 2 models and their Code Llama model that lets you play with those for free to see what that's all about. Pi.ai is Chatty GPT. They probably wouldn't like it if I called it that to their face, but that's what it is. If you want to talk to a ChatGPT like with your voice and have an interesting conversation, it's really good at that. If you want to do actual research with it, it's a pain in the ass. And then Poe.com. Oh, that's cool. Thank you very much. Well, I put my hat under the thing there, but all right. And then Poe.com is you can play with lots of different models. I think there's 5 or 6 there now. And then they've also got a bot maker, so you can make your own bots and practice your prompting. And tell all your friends, I made a bot. It's actually really easy. On the image front, if you want to make pitches, if you want to make pretty pitches like the AI Learning Lab thing I did here, here are the things to play with. Midjourney is the best. It's the one that's the most sophisticated. The pictures are just prettiest. They're just the prettiest. Ideogram can do text. Midjourney can't. Ideogram's like 10 days old. This shit's moving so fast that like here's how fast this stuff's moving. What used to be in this spot was Adobe Firefly. so Ideogram, this 10-day-old entry, booted Adobe off the list. And then Leonardo and ClipDrop are both things sitting on top of Stable Diffusion. ClipDrop is from Stability AI, and then Leonardo is just some other site that's a really good site sitting on top of Stable Diffusion. And then Prompt Book will teach you how to talk to these image things, okay? And Futurepedia is a list of like 4,000 sites. So go play with that stuff. One thing you should know about this particular TikTok Live, this particular channel, is it's so popular that even the scammers have copied us. So there's a scammer out there who put an extra L in front of the word learning, so he's got a stutter, aiLL Learning Lab. And he's trying to scam the subscribers of this. So go check your subscription. If you subscribe to my content, make sure you're not subscribing to his content, because he'll reach out to you and try to sell you some crypto shit, little fucker. So feel free to, whatever you call it, report him. I've reported him many times. Report him for a copyright violation. Apparently, they take those more seriously than they're impersonating someone. So he has copied all my videos over, or a pile of them, so it's absolute copyright violation, so fuck him. All right, fantastic. Oh, by the way, I swear sometimes. All right, so let's get this up here. We'll show this so people have a little reference to play with, and I'll kind of bounce back and forth between pretty pictures and that. All right? All right. Is the scammer back? Yes, the scammer's back. Life's tough. It's tougher when you're stupid. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Pop any comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them. I will get behind, I promise you that. The irregulars, there's a bunch of people in here that show up all the time. They're super cool. They'll help you out if I haven't answered your question. Help each other out. Do that. I'll do what I can, and let's get rolling. Let's get rolling. I think they should pay you for the right to Chatty GPT. Come on, Inflection. They just raised $1.3 billion. You don't think they could drop me $100,000 for coming up with Chatty GPT? Come on. I don't think I came up with it, though. It was probably you, Emilio's wife. It was one of the irregulars came up with that. It wasn't me, but it was. I took it. Don't get me wrong. I also didn't come up with mansplaining as a service. So if you've not played with these tools, they do lie. So I like to call it mansplaining as a service. Like a good man in your life, they will confidently answer you, even if they're wrong. All right. Old dude with the great hair. I don't know. Great. No, I wouldn't. Great, not the right. At least there's some hair. What's up, Kyle? What's up, Kyle? What's up, Kyle? What you doing, Kyle? Did you get your moderators? I have. So, that's the other thing. If you want to join, I created a community called the AI Salon, and we meet every other Tuesday, and our next meeting is next Tuesday. And we also have a Discord. We have an online Discord, and there's a group in there for the irregulars. So I've got people in there who have said they were going to be moderators here. We just haven't had the conversation about when to actually do it and what they actually do and all that sort of shit. So I have volunteers. I just have not activated them yet. I don't know. Is that the right word? I have not set it up. There you go. That sounded like your dad voice. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. I stole that from Matt Rife. You know, the comedian Matt Rife, the super hot dude. Where he's, what was he? Someone was doing something, and he got all like dad voice on him. It was pretty funny. All the women were like, "Ooh, do it." Oh, can you check out Claude tonight to see if they are limiting under 100K tokens? Really? Got an error. Huh, that's weird. Let me go look and see if there's anything different there. I used Claude today. I mean, I got rate limited like after 25 queries. See, here was what I was working on. Wait, what is that? Real AI? Oh no, that was something I was doing in here. Let me attach a file here. What's in here? What's this? Oh, here's a. So this is the cover. Oh wait, is this must be in iCloud? Is it uploading? Yeah, 605K. This was a book. So there's a project called GPT Author that will write you a full novel. So I just uploaded my novel. Please summarize this classic novel. Written by an AI bot. Based on the chapters provided, this appears to be a fictional novel that explores the journey of Malcolm, an ambitious and innovative artist who pushes the boundaries and disrupts norms through his avant-garde creations. It seems to be working. That was a pretty big 605K. It wasn't huge. It wasn't quite a megabyte, but, you know, it seems to be, Claude seems to be working. But yeah, Claude did announce Claude Pro today, so yet another service asking for $20 a month. Is it worth paying the $20 a month to Claude? I don't know. If you regularly deal with long documents, it is, because I think it's like twice as fast and 5 times as many interactions, which is probably enough. Be right back, Kyle. Okay, welcome. Vicky, evening friends. Evening, Vicky. What's shaking? What's going down, 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 down? This was a limit on input length. I don't have a big, giant ass file. Oh, you know what I can do? Let me go get... Hang on. Let's go... Screenplay, PDF free Scarface. Read the script. All right. Can I copy? Copy? Let's see if we can copy it. Yeah, this, I think this is the whole thing of Scarface. Write a sexy Hollywood logline. Or like aiLL cogline. Seem to have stumped it. I wonder if something I copied had some weird ass code in it. I bet it did. Is it the whole script? Yeah, it looks like it. Tony Montana. Don't get high on your own supply. When a ruthless Cuban refugee climbs atop Miami's cocaine empire, his unquenchable thirst for power, money, and women leads him down a deadly spiral. That's actually pretty good. That's Scarface in a nutshell. It did it. Yay, you did it. Give me a character breakdown, but describe the characters as if they were in a funny cartoon. Let's see. Tony Montana. Tony Montana. And Tony. Let's see what it does. By the way, Claude, that I'm using right now, what Ted Looks at Life is talking about. So it's got 100,000 token context window, which basically means about 75,000 words. And they just announced a pro version of this today. And what he's wondering is if they're limiting how much non-paying members can put in. I haven't hit that. I used it a decent amount today, and I used it with a pretty big document. Tony Montana, a tough topic, talking Cuban refugee with a scar across his face, hence the title of the film. Smokes cigars, snorts coke, and blasts bad guys with hilarious quips. Think Cuban Bugs Bunny mixed with Elmer Fudd. Manny Rivera, Tony's handsome, easygoing best friend and partner in crime. He's a lady killer who can wriggle his tongue like a motorboat. Remember that scene? Oh, that's good. Chi-Chi, Gina Montana. Yeah, so it works. Seems to be working. I don't know what to tell you. All right. My name is Rosanna Dana. All right. Oh, Madison Keys up a break in the first set. Wait, what was that? Did I get yelled at? Oh, some comments in live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Are you all being nasty to each other? Don't be nasty in here. This is a nice zone. We have fun in here. This is fun. We have fun now. We're going to have fun tonight. You going to have fun? We're going to have fun. So don't be nasty. Don't be all like nasty gramming it up. You crazy people. You're all crazy. You're all just crazy. You're all crazy. All right. There we go. Yeah. Time for Wapner. Yeah. Charlie Babbitt. Yeah, I'm an excellent driver. Yeah. Go to Walmart. Let's go to Walmart. Yeah. Charlie Babbitt. I'm chasing people away. It's like no one left. If you would, go ahead and share the live, because I'm just chasing them out tonight. Oh, good Lord. What are we going to do with me? I don't know. I thought so too. Just a slap. I can be snarkier. You can be. All right. Retropunk. I know that guy. So Retropunk. Wait, was it Retropunk? No. You both have purple. You and Thelonious both have purple icons, and you have cool names that are about the same length. So Thelonious and Retropunk. I always mix you two up. But Thelonious sent me something from HeyGen today that they released the beta of their video translation tool. And he sent me an example that he did of him. He just recorded himself speaking in English and then translated it into him speaking French. And it like resyncs the lips and everything. It was really flipping good. So crazy. So that's coming. It's called HeyGen. I don't have access to the translation thing. Evening AI with Kyle. Hi, Uncle Kyle. Hey, Troy Decker. What's happening? Or Troy Decker. Troy Decker, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. You doing good? Yeah. Welcome in. Welcome into the lab. All right, we're going to have fun tonight. What time on Tuesday? So Tuesday night for the AI Salon, it is 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So 4 to 6 Pacific, 7 to 9 East Coast. You can figure out Chicago. You Chicago people are smart. Figure it out. You're in St. Louis. You can do the math. You're somewhere in between here and there. 5 to 7 Mountain Time. And if you go to the salon.ai, the second link is the meetup. The first link talks about what the salon is, what our values are. That's important. It's basically like a list of values like be curious, be adventurous, don't be a douche. Doesn't say that, but that's sort of what it means. There's like empathy and inclusion and like just be nice, support each other, which is what this channel's about too. Odd how that works, right? So go there, sign up for the meetup, and then you'll get access to the URL for the meetup. And we have a good grand old time in those things. Everyone gets to introduce themselves. It's actually pretty cool. Hey. Sam Korn, what's happening, buddy? Welcome. Togas, not sure if I'm an AI salon welcome or kicked out or both. Well, Togas, it remains to be seen. You can get in the door, but do we let you stay? I don't know. But join us Tuesday. Just go sign up on the meetup there, and then RSVP for next Tuesday's meeting. I need more queries on Claude or a paid plan. So they came out with a paid plan today, Vicky. $20 a month. I don't know if it's live. Let me look. Let's see. Close that. Claude.ai KS. Account set. Subscribe to Pro. Level up your Claude 2 usage. Priority access during high traffic periods. Early access to new features. What are those new features? Pay your $20 and we might tell you. Learn about Claude Pro. Let's go learn about it, shall we? Does Claude Pro have usage limits? Yes, but they're 5 times the usage limits compared to our free service, which I think was about 25. Well, actually, it's not. So it says the number of messages you can send will vary based on the length of the message, including the length of the files you attach. We will provide a warning before 8 messages or 10 messages remaining, and we'll reset every 8 hours. Practically, what do these limits mean? If your conversations are short, you can expect at least 100 messages. If they're long, you can expect less. Yeah, that's what I've been experiencing. If you upload a copy of The Great Gatsby, you may only be able to send 20 messages in that conversation within 8 hours. As each time you send a message, Claude rereads the entire conversation. But that's actually, so even though that's, 20 doesn't seem like a lot, if you're uploading a 50,000 word novel or a 50,000 word annual report or a 4-hour transcript of a conversation you had, the fact that you can just do it without having to chop up your documents, it's a pretty big deal. Claude's a pretty useful tool. I don't know that I'm going to pay the $20 for it because I haven't, like, the limit hasn't really hurt me yet, but we'll see. Thank God for these new phones that are dunk waterproof. Yeah, I slipped. Well, be careful of your back, dude. Who cares about your phone? Yeah, I know. These it's amazing. I watch TikToks in the shower. I was saying that the other night. Occasionally a water drop will hit it and it'll turn on the live. I just see myself naked. I'm like, ah! Scares the shit out of me. Oh, man. Claude Pro, damn, I know, right? I paid Claude. I use it a lot. Very cool, Silver Fox. Yeah, Claude's pretty good. I gotta say, man, it's we got some really cool wars coming up. This is like, we're entering what's the equivalent of the browser wars in the 90s, where you're gonna have OpenAI. They're gonna keep swinging because they have so much money from Microsoft and they now have revenue. You got Inflection with Pi. You got Anthropic with Claude. You got Google. Their Gemini project seems like it's going to be pretty kick-ass. So that's 4 right there. Then you got whatever Elon Musk comes up with, X.AI. And then if you're on Apple devices, you're going to have whatever Apple comes up with. So it's going to be a pretty saucy mix out there. Probably by Christmas. All I want for Christmas is GPT-5. Oh, la 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 la! How many $20 a month can we handle? I know it really is exhausting right now, and it's like, I think I'm up to about $120 a month on this shit. It's like, ugh. But at the same time, like, I don't want to not use it. I'm just kind of waiting for, like, all the free things and the open source community to get their shit together, and then someone will start a foundation and host like 180 trillion parameter model that's open source and free, and it does everything in a microsecond, and we never have to pay anything ever again. But that's probably 4 or 5 years away. So in the meantime, Jesse from Austin, hopefully everyone's investing into AI. It's up big and only going to get bigger. That's Jesse from Austin, going in with the investments. Yeah, I tend to agree. I haven't invested, but
you can make money with ChatGPT.
It's true. It is true. Yeah, it's. I think I would tend to agree. Shit is going to go crazy. Claude says 5 files, 10 megabytes each. That sounds about right. By the way, daughter just got back from Burning Man. Best 10 days of her life. The Mud Fest. That looks so fucking miserable, didn't it? It just, I saw that thing. It's like, I mean, I know I'm old, but like, I don't know, 2-3 years, you know what it was? Pre-COVID, I would see pictures of Burning Man. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go there one day. And then in COVID, I was just like, I don't think so. And then I saw the fucking mud storm of Burning Man this year. And I'm like, I'm fucking good. No, I don't need to pretend survival and then actually get trapped in the middle of a fucking drowning lake bed and have to survive. I'm good. I'll just be right here. I'll be here in Denver. Y'all go get mud caked. Claude says message is 51% over length and it's just 34K. That's very strange, Ted. Because I just uploaded a 605K file and a whatever the the screenplay. The screenplay was 205K. So if you're 51% over input length, you sure you're at Claude.ai? I've never had an error message on input length. I would restart your browser, try a different browser, restart your machine. You might have some weird caching thing in there. Or if you haven't done it, click on the, like, I assume you know this, if you click on the Anthropic logo in the upper left-hand corner, that resets the thing. If you're still having it from kind of a pristine chat, then something's up. You must have some weird cache thing going on in your browser. Be right back. Okay. So, hello, any yellow friends, including hello, any yellow friends, including the submarines. Very cute, Togas. Just kidding, not leaving. Oh, Emilio's wife, you're a card. Winston's in. Welcome, Winston. I think the limit is tokens, but it's not context. Wait, it's not context window limited. And it's based on usage, I think. I think it is based on usage. But he shouldn't be getting your 51% over with a 34K file. You can put 100 megabytes in that thing, or 50 megabytes. Five files of 10 megabytes each, right? So 50 megabytes. So he shouldn't be anywhere close. So that's just weird, man. You know what it is? It's probably a conspiracy. It's probably the feds sniffing in on your machine. And they put in like a 9.5, like a 49.5 megabyte file that's like your record, man. And they're probably in there like just watching everything you do. Holy crap, Madison Keys up 3-0 against Sabalenka. Dang. Could be an All-American ladies final. Very cool. All right. Oh. TikTok just jumped me to the bottom. We got TikTok didn't promote our little live here tonight, and feel free to share this if you want, and do the likey like thing. We're nice irregulars. The irregulars are very nice. I like the irregulars. All right, trying to figure out where I was. Thanks, Kyle. Claude just hates me. Yeah, it's there's something like 7 planets in retrograde. I think Venus just came out of retrograde, so it's probably 6 now or 5. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of basically the planets are all hiding from whatever retrograde means, but it's not good. It means communication sucks. So I think Claude is probably programmed by an astrologist, and that's why you're having these issues. So if you just wait for the planets to align, everything will be fine, Ted. Everything's going to be just fine. It's Ted. He's upset with Claude. Gavin Newsom in California just signed a bill to investigate AI. What does that mean? What does that mean? Newsom AI investigate. Is that really what it says? Newsom signs executive order to study AI. Oh, just to study it. Okay. AI use and risks. Good. I mean, Newsom wants to shape IA's future. Can California lead the way? The executive order sets the stage for potential regulation around what's known as generative AI technology, which already raised concerns about plagiarism, bias, and child safety. The governor and California lawmakers thus far have been cautious about regulating technology they might not fully understand. Nobody fucking fully understands it. What are they talking about? Hindering business innovations. We recognize both the potential risks and tools. That's not a bad thing. They're just like, listen, governments need to figure this shit out because this is going to change a lot. Like when this starts fucking with employment numbers, they're going to need to have their shit together. Madison is up 4-love in the first set. Good Lord, she is destroying Sabalenka. 8:33 Kyle time. Don't be nasty in here. Yeah, people, don't be nasty in here. Dr. J, good to see you. Bubbles, is there a ritual to be an irregular? Yes, show up. Show up regularly. The more regular you are, the more irregular it proves that you are. And then you'll look at images like this one, and you'll be like, yeah, that's me. I'm not weird. I'm irregular. If you find stupid shit like that funny, then yeah, that's you just show up. You show up. It's like the old lotto commercial. You got to play to win. Got to play to win. So if you're playing bubbles, you're irregular. That's why we sell Metamucil in the store. All right. No one left. There are 40 irregulars. Well, I know. I meant like normally TikTok's got us. There's normally like a 40 to 50 sort of regular bunch in here. And then normally TikTok will like throttle it up to like 75 or 100 or 120 and then back down to 75. But tonight it started at like, I don't know, 90 and went quickly to 50, and now it's just been slowly going dit. But we're slowly getting back up. See? I think it's your like train. No, that was me. Oh, Retro. Okay, it was you, Retropunk. Yeah, Retropunk was the one that did the video, converted it to French with Hey Jen. It was quite impressive. Because there's a video out of a thing called... What was it called? Let's see. AI dub video sync. Not dub pro. What was it called? Maybe I can find it in X. Oh, Twitter, X. Twitter's updating their terms of service. Now, normally, I wouldn't care about this because I've never read a terms of service in my life. But she's up 5-love in the first set. Sabalenko's just fucking melted down, apparently. But now we have things like ChatGPT and Claude that can read the terms of service for us. So let's go figure out what the hell they're doing with all our data, people. Oh, this was effective May 18th. There's nothing new here. Why did that just pop up? Huh. I wonder if they just didn't update the date. Let's go to Claude. So here's another big document. We'll pop in Claude and see if it works. 3 messages remaining until 1 a.m. Yeah, they definitely are rate limiting this pretty good. So it's 80K. Please give me a bulleted list of the 10 most important clauses here. Limit bullets to 15 words. Or bellets. Yeah, I have a feeling, Ted, you're right. I have a feeling old Claude's going to get shitty for us non-payers. Now that they have a paid thing. Okay, Twitter. You must be 13. We can collect and use your personal data. Okay, that's pretty clear. You own content you post and grant us the license to distribute. Follow all the rules and laws when using it. We can remove content or suspend accounts violating rules. We can place ads and access your data to operate the service. Your use of the service is at your own risk. Our liability is limited to $100. We can revise terms at any time. Continued use equals acceptance. Basically, if you use it, you accept whatever terms they give you. So if they just change them to say you owe us all of your salary, and you're using the service, then you've agreed to it. And it's governing laws California for non-EU users. Non-EU. Does that mean America? No, I suppose it means non-EU. Oh, because EU's got their super stringent shit on their own. All right, whatever. That was a snore. You see? That's why I don't read those things. Janky. All right. I can't remember a handshake for everyone. I need one. That's the nice thing about virtual. You can just do like, it's my handshake. My hand is shaking. Claude, logged out, back in, all good. Yeah, okay, that was a caching issue. You had something, there was something weird in there. Its memory just burped. Actually, you know what it could have been? Is they probably did some sort of server upgrade, update, and something was different on the back end versus your cached version in your browser or something like that. Some wacky ass programmer shit. It's all about being nice, be a decent human. Exactly! It's not that hard. Just don't be an asshole. Have empathy. Everyone's going through shit. As much of a dick as they are, there's something going on. So just give them grace. Chill out. Take a breath. And then at some point, it'll all be cool. But probably not for a while. Because we've screwed up the country. All right. What are your thoughts on Open Interpreter? Do you mean code interpreter? Wait, Is Open Interpreter like, oh, that's that new thing. That's the new code interpreter. Interpreter. I haven't played with it yet. Meet Open Interpreter. Yeah. An open source locally running code interpreter. Locally running implementation of OpenAI's code interpreter by Naharika Singh, September 6th. In the ever evolving realm of programming and software development, the demand for efficient, flexible, and accessible tools has never been higher. Meet Niharika. I can't say his name. I could say it when I wasn't saying it with a stupid accent. Okay. Does he have it hosted anywhere? Open and collab. Oh, this is funny. Let's look at this. So if you haven't seen Google Colab before, I'll show it to you. Here's what it is. We're going to allow that. Connect. Let me see if I've still paid my bill. Connecting. So you got to connect. So what we're doing here, initializing, RAM disk. Okay. So what this is this is some sort of virtual machine in the cloud. And I know you geeks are probably like, well, Google Colab's technically not a virtual machine. It's an instance of a... Doesn't matter. There's a computer somewhere running some shit. Okay? And it's got RAM and disk. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a virtual machine. I don't care. I don't care about the technical details. You can run shit on it. And then what a Google Colab notebook is someone has been kind enough to write a bunch of code, Python code, I think, and just put it in these little cells with play buttons. And then so like this says, paste your OpenAI key below. So I would paste my OpenAI key there. But notice what they did. They sort of copied the OpenAI's little graphic look and feel. So they're toying around with trademark and copyright stuff here. Let's see. Hello world, math. Yeah, this thing looks pretty cool. I haven't played with it yet. So basically what you do, though, to run these things is you just basically keep hitting the play buttons, and it'll sort of load this piece of code, and then you put your API key in here, and you hit play, and it'll load that. And so you're loading a sequence of pieces of code, and then when you get to the end of it, you've got an application running. You can either open a web browser and see it, or you can execute things within the notebook. All of them are different. But it's basically like a super convenient way for people to share little setups that they have, setting up things like automatic 1111 for stable diffusion, or in this case, Open Interpreter. So what my thoughts on it are, Deviator? Deviator? Oh yeah, Deviator. I like it. 10 out of 10. It made me think. It's solid. It makes me smile. 10 out of 10 on the name. I think this is cool, and I think we're going to continue to see open source projects mimic things in the real world, and it's a good thing, because the less we have big companies, consolidating power, they're going to do that shit anyway. So like over the next 5 years, they're all going to be fighting to subsume one another. So the more of a solid foundation we can get in the open source community, the better off it is for all us chickens. I don't know if it's any good, because I haven't used it. After seeing your YouTube live video, I understand what our shared knowledge community's values. Cool. Fantastic. Thoughts on Open Interpreter? We just did that. I like Claude the best. I don't pay for ChatGPT. That's interesting, Vicky. I'm still paying for ChatGPT, but it's funny. They took away internet access and they haven't returned it. And these other models are getting better and better all around them. It's kind of like GPT-4 was significantly above everything else. And then these other models are just getting better and better. They're creeping up to it. And like Claude and some others are consistently solid. And I feel like OpenAI is distracted with business deals for lack of a better term, because they had a giant target painted on their face and another one on their back and another one on their ass, and then they had a target on each kneecap, and then they had targets on their elbows, and on each knuckle is a target. Like, any company that kind of comes out of the gate like OpenAI did when they launched ChatGPT, I know they've been around for years before that. They were decently visible. But when something like ChatGPT hits as hard as that hit, got to 100 million users in 6 weeks, fucking everyone's coming after them. And it's taken the better part of a year for people to start catching up. But, they're probably spending way more in lawyers than they were anticipating, is my guess. So it's really interesting. I'm wondering if I'm going to be paying for ChatGPT much longer. I think I will, because I can't imagine they're gonna let people pass them. But this is all about execution. Kyle tries to go through each comment in order, so it's usually not necessary to repeat your question. Thanks, Dr. J. Saucy LLMs. Nope, it was awesome. I'm older than you. I don't know what that was in. Oh, Camelot. You may not know this show. Used ChatGPT several times today. Good info produced. Can't get the bugs off my exhibition. You mean physical bugs? You have an art exhibition? Where are you? Are you up in like the mountains? In the mountains? Okay, farmer. Tobias is in the hot tub, right? He dropped his phone in the hot tub, right? You know that? He can't be trusted to be on his own. What are you doing? Oh, I have invested in the golden button. What's the golden button, you ask?
You can make money with ChatGPT.
How do you make money with ChatGPT, Kyle? Tell us, please. There's a secret, right? Isn't there a secret? Tell us there's a secret. You've got the secret? I'll pay you for the secret. I'll only charge you $19.95 an hour for the secret. Not the secret, the secret. No, that's when you just tell the world what you want, the universe what you want, and you get it. That's a different secret. My secret's an actual secret. You have to pay for $19.95 a minute. $299. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, see? Yeah. All right. Microsoft says AI tools will take them to 10 billion faster than any other biz they've launched at the Goldman conference. That's interesting. So, yeah, fascinating. A couple of weeks ago, people were talking about the demise of OpenAI because they were spending $700,000 a day. But now they're on $1 billion run rate, so they're making about, what is that? If $700,000 a day is like $250 million a year, so if they're making $1 billion, then that's 1.4, 2.8. They're making almost $3 million a day, and it's costing them $700,000 a day. I'd take that. I'd take that math. That's really interesting. I just realized I can join on my laptop. Lol. Where have I been? Oh yeah, you can exactly. You can join these on your laptop, and that's why I was saying one of the things when I show these things. Wait, not those. When I show these things, and people want to screenshot them, and you can't screenshot them on a Samsung, you can probably screenshot them on your laptop. TikTok, jump me to the bottom. TikTok, jump me to the bottom. TikTok, jump me to the bottom, and I hate the TikTok. Camelot. All right, I'm back to where I was. I'm so happy with all the good information out there and also here. Oh, thank you, Winston. I appreciate that. Joker's in. Hey, everyone. Mercury's in microwave. Exactly. That's good. I'm going to have to remember that one. Oh, good Lord. Mike Rowe is active now. I don't know if he's in here, but if you are, what's up, dude? Sorry, Kyle, I didn't get to hear your answer about if you got moderators. I have moderator volunteers. I just haven't activated them yet because it requires me to actually think about stuff and learn how to do that. So at some point, I'll get annoyed enough with not having them that it'll push me over the ADD edge, and I'll make it happen. But I do appreciate everyone who has volunteered, and I will not. I will take you up on it. I promise. He has a list, but not activated it yet. Correct. My new Bensity over subscribing to everything and every service may be a potential casualty. Yeah, there's so much you could. I just stopped. Like, I was sort of 3 months into this thing. I'm like, I gotta subscribe to that. It's like when you get into NFTs, you're like, I'm gonna buy that NFT. I'm gonna buy that one. I'm gonna buy that one. You're like, where's my money? And you're like, wait, how do I sell these things? Oh, you can't sell them? They're worth nothing? Oh, but I gotta buy more. These are gonna be the ones that are gonna be worth it. It's like that with these AI tools. It's ridiculous. Bubbles, gotcha. I'm not weird. I'm irregular. See, now you're getting it. You've got the secret handshake, Bubbles. And by the way, you're like 90% there with the name Bubbles, right? You're 10 out of 10 on the name, so you're essentially irregular from the get-go. Vivek Buka, irregular gang. There are so many irregulars. Shout out to my irregular numbers. By the way, you're up to 17,000 likes, you irregulars, you dang weirdos, with your carpal tunnel screen tapping nonsense. 22-7 moment. I don't know what that means, but I think it's funny. Oh, 22. No, I thought that was likes. I don't know what that is. Hi, friends. Da-da-da. Hey, Jen. Beta is live, too. But, hey, Jen, beta for just, like, normal... Wait. Hey, Jen, beta. I signed up with this walking around Costco. I was at Costco today. That's like twice in 1 week. That should be against the law. Try Hey Jen for free. Sign in. DD. Business owner. I'm a business owner. Oh, I don't feel like answering shit. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Tobias, are you tapping? Tobias couldn't tap because he was in the hot tub and then he dropped his damn dumb phone in the hot tub. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, farmer. He's not okay. We haven't heard from Tobias since he dropped his phone. Let's see. Yes, I'm lagging too. Oh well, it's not too bad for me. Oh, that sucks. How many messages can you send now since the pro version? I don't know. It's my guess is that they're going to drop normies down to 10 or 15 messages. And if you send something long, they'll probably do like 2 or 3. So it's going to be annoying. Oh, you know what they're going to do? You know what Claude's going to do? Those motherfuckers. Let me tell you something, Claude. With your little Anthropic name, your little Anthropic company, your ex-OpenAI people. We invented GPT-3, and now we got a better way to make things. You know what they're going to fucking do? They say you pay $20 a month, and you get 5 times as many messages when you pay the $20 a month. 5 times what? I bet they're going to cut the free thing into a quarter and then give you 5 times 1/4 of what you had before. So you're basically going to pay $20 to get the same shit you had before. You motherfuckers. I knew it. Yes, scumbags. Now listen. I just made that shit up. It's total speculation, but I'm cynical. Do you know when I was a kid that cereal boxes used to be like as wide as your fucking head when you turned it sideways. They were broad, and you turned it sideways. It was as big as your head. You turn a cereal box sideways now, it's like one cornflake wide. You want to know why I'm bitter? Cereal. And everyone's doing the same fucking thing. Just make it a little bit smaller. Make it a little bit smaller. Oh, you know what we could do now? We'll make a king-sized version that's the same size as the original one was 20 years ago. But we'll charge $5 for a candy bar. They're all doing the same shit. It's disgusting. Fucking capitalism. Fucking Anthropic. See, now they just got on my shit list. I think I might move Claude to the kids' table just out of spite. I'm starting rumors here tonight. We're gonna take some companies down. You give us our tokens back. Fucking Anthropic. Well, if we, I figure from a percentage basis, if we reduce the amount of tokens for the free tier to approximately 20.32% of what the standard is today, and then we produce a product that at approximately, I mean, you could call it $20 per month per 30-day period, which on some days it's 31 days, but for $20 for the 30 and on average 30.2 days period. We could then claim that they get 5 times the amount of tokens as the non-paying version, and everyone will assume it will be the same. But in the end, we get $20 for exactly the same thing we're giving away for free now. So that would be my proposal. Do you think you're fucking clever? We see through you. I just see now I'm upset. I need water. Madison Keys up 2-1 in the second set. Although Sabalenka's got an ad. All right. Turtles Chapter, not Raptor. Anyway, I know it's a conspiracy theory, right? And I know I'm throwing Anthropic under the bus. And I know that was very stereotypical computer engineer making fun of them. I'm sure there's an engineer that's triggered right now, not making eye contact with me. But listen, I bet that's what they're fucking doing. I need a manual car wash. Do you know where I can find one? Yeah, it's called a hose. Okay, farmer. Get a hose, get a sponge. It was funny. I used to bartend in downtown Manhattan, and there were these two guys that came in. It was two black guys, a young guy named Adam, and the older guy his name was Willie. And Willie would come in, and so they were both alcoholics, and Adam was so much of an alcoholic that he had ulcers, and so he would come in and he would order a scotch and milk. He'd go, "Hey Kyle, scotch and milk." And so I'd make him a scotch and milk. and then Willie would come in and he'd go, "I want a beer." And he'd go, "A little beer." And then so I had these little 4-ounce glasses, and I would pour him a tap of 4 ounces of beer. And they would sit there and they would milk those. And then Willie would ask for a pint glass, like a regular beer glass. And then I'd put water in it, and he goes, "Put a couple of drops of soap in that." And he would go out and he would wash his entire car with just the water in a single pint glass. He took great pride in that. So okay, farmer, so you can wash your car with a pint of water. I have seen it happen in New York City, of all places. One ChatGPT requires as much energy as boiling 1 liter of H2O. That probably that doesn't surprise me. But what do you want? We get robots that are gonna do all of our work for us. The energy's got to go somewhere. What are your thoughts on long shot AI? I don't know it. Let's go look. Oh, generative AI for fact-check blogs. Think ChatGPT for teams and enterprises. Research, generate, optimize content, upload your docs, fact check, ensure zero hallucination, integrate anywhere. Semantic SEO, Fact GPT. I like the promise. I have no idea how they're fucking doing it. I'm talking to a developer right now that's part of the AI Salon about doing a project for me, and he's figuring this out right now for a bank. I'll sign up for it. I'll check this out. This looks interesting. So for those of you that are new to this shit, the ChatGPT things of the world, they do this thing called hallucinating, which is basically just lying. It will lie boldly to your face. It'll go, here's your answer. And you're like, I'm pretty sure that's not right. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. That's not right. Here's the right answer. And then you look at that and you're like, no, that's not right either. And it's like, oh, you're absolutely right. Here's the answer. And if you get it in the wrong loop, it will never get the answer right. That doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. So this is interesting. I'll check it out. I don't know anything about it, and I'd be curious to know how they're ensure zero hallucinations. Maybe if you're just doing a semantic search, I don't know how they're guaranteeing zero hallucinations, unless they're saying it's zero hallucinations when you're training when you're GPTing a document basically, and then you're interacting with that document. That I could see. But I don't know. That's interesting. Very interesting. I like it. I've learned some new things here today. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drag that in my little folder. And then didn't I see something else? Didn't someone else tell me about something else? Oh, hey, Jen. I knew about that, though. Open interpreter. That was the one. All right. AI Learning Lab. Up and away in my beautiful balloon. Remember that as kids? That was one of those songs that just made me... I hated that song. And it played all the fucking time for like a decade. Smooth rock, smooth jazz, easy listening. Up and away in my beautiful... Just stop it! So yeah, Down East affiliate. Sorry, I don't have a better answer for you, but it looks pretty cool. Franklin, hey bro, what's shaking? Pumpkin spice Cheerios. Yeah, pumpkin spice Cheerios. The box is like it's just fucking awful. Is that why one of the local bots is called Chat H2O? What do you recommend? Wait. Question, what do you recommend to see what type of AI tools your biz will need? That's interesting. I don't know that there's a service like that. You can sort of roll your own at Futurepedia, right? Or services like Futurepedia. There's lots of directories out there with AI tools in them. I don't know that there's... It would be interesting to do a directory like Futurepedia where you basically answer questions about your business and then the directory recommends a suite of tools. But I think it's so specific.
Translate into which language?
Siri. Hey. Stop it. That would be interesting, but it's so dependent. Like, do you have a small business? Do you have a medium business? Do you have a large business? Are you in a pharmaceutical company? Do you work with pharmaceutical companies? I've got a very small business, but most of our clients are major pharma companies. So I've got a suite of tools that I can use for my shit. It's different than the suite of tools I can use for their shit. So I don't know that there's, quite frankly, Franklin, didn't mean to do that, but quite frankly, Franklin, my dear, I don't give a damn. What was I saying before I got stupid? The tools are changing so fast, and they're so. I kind of jokingly put up this image earlier. That one. A lot of these generative AI tools are janky pieces of shit right now. So things are changing so fast that I think the most important thing to do for your business is just do what you can to get AI literate. And what does AI literate mean? It basically means, in my humble opinion, it means start playing with, ChatGPT or Claude or Bard and, Bing, any of these. Start playing with them regularly, and don't play with them is kind of the right word. Get curious about them. Do anything on them. Do personal projects, do shit at home, do stuff for your kids, do stuff for the wife, for the church group, for the community center. It doesn't fucking matter. Just like start using them to solve problems, to write marketing copy. And in doing that, you'll kind of figure out where the boundaries of them are. And then you can start to say, okay, now that I'm kind of getting what these things are good at, what they're not good at, where they hallucinate, where, how I can sort of navigate through that. Then you can start to say, okay, let me take the big problems in my business and figure out if there's some way I can use these tools to at least figure out how I would attack that problem with these tools, right? Or with some combination of these tools and some other tools. And just start kind of learning it from the inside out rather than saying, oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Winston. Rather than saying, oh, there's a perfect suite of tools out there. There's not. Why? Because almost all of the tools right now are janky pieces of shit. Thank you, Togas. And they're not janky pieces of shit because the companies are bad. They're janky pieces of shit because the industry's so early. ChatGPT is only 9 months old. GPT-3, which was kind of the best model out there, came out in 2020. This is all real new stuff. So, you've got Copy AI and the other one that's like Copy AI. I can't remember it right now, but it doesn't matter. But you have these things that were built on top of GPT-3, and now they're built on top of GPT-4, and they're all these tools to help you run your business. But all of them are just they're just being born. So if you can figure out how these things work and how to get your head around them, then as the tools get more sophisticated and things start to stratify into, okay, here's real applications. Here's medium applications that have a shot. Oh, here's just janky pieces of shit. Right now, they're all kind of in the janky pieces of shit. And some will start to emerge out of that. But you won't be able to recognize them emerging out of the soup unless you're kind of in the soup playing. So that would be my recommendation, is don't think that there's a really clear answer out there. 4-2, Keys over Sabalenka. Second set. Could be double Americans in the finals. That's crazy. Open Interpreter is super easy to load. Been playing with it all day. Oh, that's super cool, Nicholas Massey. That's great. Thank you for sharing that. I'm gonna play with it later. I want to build my own AI without using OpenAI or Hugging Face. How can I do that? I don't know. Well, you're gonna have to. Hugging Face has got lots and lots of models in it. I would say it's going to be Llama 2 or Code Llama. And then, what you could do is there's a project out there called GPT for All, which is it. Thank you for the llama. I think Winston is very clever. I don't know if y'all have noticed this, you other irregulars, but Winston's got some fucking emoji game going on, or whatever the hell those sticker things are called. Every time I mention Llama 2, a fucking llama comes up on screen. He's just sitting there waiting, night after night. He's got the llama like fucking loaded up like a spring, and I say it, and he's like, flick. He's good. He's good, you other irregulars. I'm not saying it's a competition. I'm just saying Winston's in the lead. So try GPT for all, Amit. There's an installer for OS X, there's an installer for Windows, and there's an installer for Linux, I think. And you just install it, and then it basically creates a little runtime. It's a little application that runs on your machine, and you can put different models inside it. And then you can build shit on top of that. Other than that, you're going to have to go to GitHub or Hugging Face and find like little, like I would. So what I would honestly do, Amit, is I'd recommend you go to Reddit and go in the subreddits. Just search for open source LLM in Reddit and find some subreddits where people are talking about all these open source LLMs. You'll find like Google Colab notebooks in there, where people have put together notebooks where you can install different models on your local devices. So that it's all out there for you to find. It's just you got to get a bit geeky. GPT for all is good because thank you very much, Winston. GPT for all is good because you just install this thing and then you swap out the different models. So Madison Keys, 12-3 in majors this year. She's got the game face on. She's ready to take this thing down. All right, I was just listening to the dev for Orca Chat in VC about their plans for expanding. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's super cool. For what? For Open Interpreter? I mean, honest to God, if you guys haven't seen Code Interpreter, so Open Interpreter is the open version of that. If you haven't seen, and I know some of you folks have seen this before in here, but tough. Not everyone has, man. So we're going to go to Chat GPT. And I don't know if y'all knew this, but
You can make money with ChatGPT.
yeah, you can. All right. So, Code Interpreter. It's not called Code Interpreter anymore. You know why? Because, Winston, make it rain. Bringing Cinnamon to the main stage. Cinnamon, main stage. Never been to a strip club. Why would you ask? They changed the name of Code Interpreter to Advanced Data Analysis. Why? Because in the AI Learning Lab, we told them that Code Interpreter was a shitty name. We said it when it came out. We said, and then I said it was a shitty name, and some geek in here was like, well, technically, Mr. Shannon, it's an accurate name because it actually is code. It's in the world of computer science, there's a thing called code interpretation, and technically that's exactly what it's blah, 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 blah. And I said, okay, yeah, but it's still a shitty name. And Sam Altman was in here that night, and he sent me an email after I said that was a shitty name. He was like, Kyle, dude, man, thanks. Can I be an irregular? I'm like, no, Sam. You can't be an irregular, not until you change the name of that shitty project, that remarkable project with a shitty name. And Sam was like, I'll try to win back, be on your good graces soon, tomorrow. I felt bad for him, but whatever. You gotta tell these CEOs, you gotta put them in their place. So I put Sam in his place and he changed the name. So now it's called Advanced Data Analysis. But it's fucking remarkable. Okay. So if you haven't seen this before, so you know ChatGPT, you chat with it, right? Well, Advanced Code Analysis, you can upload shit. And I'm going to go grab a data file. We're going to grab data, archive 5. I don't know what's in here. So there's, if you want to find data files to play with, to just experiment with this thing, there's a site called Kaggle, Kaggle. Go to Kaggle. And then, so I'm going to say, please tell me what's inside this file and what is interesting about the data. So you upload a zip file or a CSV or multiple CSVs, whatever it might be, data. And then it I said yesterday, no, I've been saying for about a month that it spins up a virtual machine, and someone told me yesterday it doesn't spin up a virtual machine, Kyle. It's just a container. So it doesn't spin up a virtual machine, but it basically spins up a virtual machine that's called a container. Okay? And then within that container, it's got access to Python libraries, and it writes its own Python, and it executes its own Python. So so you just tell it what to do, like open that file and tell me what's in it. So it says, this is crime data. So there's a crime CSV, a crime XML, and an offense code CSV. Would you like, it says, to understand and analyze the contents, I'll start by inspecting the first few rows of the CSV files. Additionally, I'll display a snippet of the XML to get a sense of the structure. Would you like me to proceed with this plan? Yes. So I'm not having to write this fucking code. I'm not even having to open the CSV files. I'm just telling it to do it, and it's doing it. It appears there's an issue due to an encoding error. So this is another cool thing. So it writes this code to open the CSV file, and then it finds out that there's some error. It doesn't like how it couldn't read. It used the wrong encoding library. So now it's fixing the error of its ways. It wrote new code. It says, great, the files were successfully read using ISO 8859-1. So like that little thing right there where you get a data file and it wasn't encoded in UTF-8, and so you have to go get some other library to read it, right? If you ran into that problem with yourself, like unless you're sort of deep experienced, that could be an hour of you Googling or even 15 minutes of like, oh crap, what's the ISO standard I need to get with the let me go to Google and I gotta get this and this. What is it called? And it's ISO 58, but where's the code? And how do it just does it. So then it says, okay, here's all the data inside there. There's all the offense codes and categories. The crime XML. There are spatial boundaries. So it's got vector digital data. So it looks like it's got the geodetic datum is WGS 1984. So it's got lat and longitude resolution. So this is basically locations of crimes, I assume. Given this, so the XML essentially provides metadata or descriptive information about the crime data set, such as its format constraints, spatial details, and more. Interesting. Given this information, is there anything specific you'd like to explore? I want you to determine the most interesting trends within the data and visualize that in a stunningly beautiful way. And so it's going to now figure out whatever the hell I just said means. Like what I said meant nothing. Like imagine if you actually knew something about data analysis and we're using this tool. Certainly, let's break this task into a few steps. So again, notice this is the machine prompting itself on how to accomplish my goal, which is kind of on purpose a shitty goal. Data exploration. We'll start by examining the crime CSV data set. Feature engineering. Based on the identified trends, we might need to extract or transform certain features to aid in the visualization. The third step is visualization. So let's start with data exploration. First, we'll look at the distribution in some key columns. So it looks at victim count, neighborhood ID, first occurrence date, and offense category. And now it's doing something. What's it doing in here? It's converting first occurrence into date time. So it's changing the format of things. So this will clean up your data. If you've got shitty, unstructured, horrible data, it'll clean it up and fix that shit. Based on the exploration, here are some initial findings. Crime categories. The most common types of crime are theft from a motor vehicle, public disorder, all other crimes, and larceny. The least common are arson and murder. So it's found some cool shit. Considering the above findings, we can visualize the following. A bar chart for the distribution of crime categories, a line chart showing yearly trends of crimes, a bar chart for the top neighborhoods, a histogram or pie chart of distribution of victim counts. Madison Keys serving for the match 5-4. Oh, look. Prettiness. It made them pretty. Look at the pretty colors. I mean, come on. How cool is that? There's the line distribution of... Man, 2021 was a shitty year for whatever that crime was. Trend of reported crimes. Oh, maybe the data ends. That's why it drops off so precipitously. This was probably a half year of data and it just dropped off. Look how pretty. So this is the top 10 neighborhoods with most reported crimes. 5 Points, Central Park, Capitol Hill, CBD, Union Station, Montbello, Civic Center, Gateway Green Valley Ranch, DIA, East Colfax. How fucking cool is this? Like, it's still going. It's figuring shit out. It's just having a good old time. So now imagine, back to this idea of these tools are janky pieces of shit. So what that's doing is staggeringly remarkable if you've ever done any sort of, someone hands you a CSV file and says, figure out what's going on in here. And especially if you're not a data analyst, you're like, I can do it. I can figure out the Excel formula. Google pivot table. Oh, this hurts. Oh, Sabalenka just broke her back 5-5 in the second set. So you look at what advanced data analysis code interpreters doing, and you're like, that's very impressive. But also, remember, it's a janky piece of shit right now. Imagine what the sophisticated version of that is, where it doesn't make mistakes. It doesn't have memory errors. It knows way more than Python. It uses whatever language it needs. It's got access to APIs. It's got approved APIs. It might have API hooks into your personal data, on your servers. And so rather than uploading a few files, you could go into a file explorer, find the data that you need, and start running analysis on it. Or, even better, hey, I want to be able to figure out this about my business. Let me go look in all of your data and figure out what might be the data sets. Ken Maynard, thank you very much. What might be the data sets that are worth exploring? And it goes and finds all that shit. And then it says, hey, to do a really sophisticated analysis of this, I'm going to hook over to Wolfram Alpha, and we're going to do some advanced regression, tactical, spin 'em up a jiggy. It's going to do some real math over at Wolfram Alpha and come back and give you a prediction about how shitty your business is. So with all these tools, start experimenting with them now. Figure out what they're good at. Figure out what they're not good at. But recognize, I'm using that tool for existing work, in my business, where I take, specific pieces of data, and rather than having to write, SQL queries or, do crazy pivot tables on Excel sheets or pay someone else to do that or pay my developers to do that, I can just ask it questions, and it does that shit for me. And that's, it's the kind of thing where I wouldn't necessarily hire someone new to do that work. I'm getting to do more sophisticated work in my business because that tool is able to do what it does. So, just nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts, I tell you. I like a balloon. I like the balloon. We're going to keep the balloon for a while. We'll go back to other stuff, but right now, I like the balloon. Balloons is pretty. I like turtles. Robert Rossi, thank you for the donuts. Donuts are tasty. Guess what I bought at Costco? Because I'm health conscious. Like a fucking 10-pound box of cinnamon rolls. Because fuck it. I had a shitty day yesterday. Got cinnamon rolls. It's okay. They're organic. All right. Shit, she said, thanks for the pizza. You're an enabler, Winston. You're an enabler. 9 o'clock Kyle time, all us chickens. 9:42 now. Ooh, wow. Dr. J, we are 42 minutes behind. Oh, I'm 99 plus messages behind. Okay, so if you're new here, there's 73 of you here. If you're new here, you might be thinking, by Jingus, he doesn't answer my questions ever. What is with him? Well, Sabalenka up 6-5 in the third. Madison Keys had a little meltdown serving for the set. She's now serving to take it to a tiebreaker. Holy crap. Okay. What was I going to say? So here's the deal. I'm not answering your questions because if you've been hanging out here for longer than 2 minutes, which that's on you, not me. You'll notice that I do run down some rabbit holes. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to jump all the way to the bottom and then scroll up a little bit. So if you asked questions a while ago and I didn't get to them, just pop a new question in below. All right. And then let me go grab something. Oh my God, I'm a mess, LinkedIn. It was through LinkedIn. What was through LinkedIn? Oh, you're having a whole conversation. Lonnie, what's this? All right. All right. You guys are supporting one another. I support you supporting one another. Oh, Madison Keys falling apart. Come on, Maddie. Did you see the I Like Turtles Kid 16 years later video on YouTube? Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty funny. It was a little anticlimactic because he was kind of normal. Like, you know, they didn't quite capture what they should have captured with it, but whatever. It's you know, local news. That you can't recreate that moment. The moment where the kid says I like turtles and she tries to hold it together, there's like, you can't act that. Like, you need to be an Academy Award winning actor to just kind of the subtle shit she does, trying not to lose it. Let's see.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right. You're great, zombie. Good times here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days.
Her voice breaks. She's trying to string words together. You can't act that shit. Break point number 2. Madison Keys is serving. Down 30-40. This is break point number 2. Oh, she out. All right, to deuce. All right, Madison. Sabalenka, man, she's a beast. She's a beast. She's a beast. Precipitously grabbing dictionary. Like precipitates. There are precipitates. Look. Oh, I don't have any precipitates. A little bit. Precipitates on the outside. That all of a sudden sounded a little dirty, didn't it? All right. Maddie Keys for the set. Or no, to take it to a tiebreak. Good serve. Oh, she got it. Second set going to a tiebreak. Wow. She survived a double break point, set point. Oh, it's Vegas crime stats. Yeah, that's what that stats was. Step into my office. You're fired. Good day to you, sir. Good day. And another thing, Johnson, get your dick off my desk. That was a Playboy cartoon I remember seeing when I was young. Never forgotten that line. Fucking hilarious. I told you what I could do for ISO 9001 and older versions. Exactly. Yeah. Kyle, I'm back. Do you know a great tool for PowerPoint? Sort of. So, Anne Rando. That one is actually a good one. ChatGPT is good. Now, if you're wanting something that actually lays out the pages and stuff like that, there are tools that do it. I'll show you one here. Just going to ChatGPT, and I'll just go to 3.5. I'll go to the free version. You're a communications specialist that excels at creating business presentations, period. Can you give me 3 different frameworks to present new ideas within a business? So one of the ways that you can use these large language models is essentially have it teach you, and it might be teaching you stuff you already know, but like you can just know that there are business frameworks out there, or storytelling frameworks out there that you can use for for organizing thoughts. The problem solution benefit framework, the SWOT analysis framework, the impact feasibility viability framework. So there's 3 of them. I'm going to say, could you combine 2 and 3 into a novel framework? Certainly. Here's the idea framework. But like, this is amazing to me. Here's the idea framework: impact, development, evaluation, and adaptation. It came up with its own new fucking acronym, and ordered them so that it made that acronym before it actually wrote it. So the impact, the development, the evolution. All right. So great. So now I'm going to say, let's see. Sabalenka up 4-1 in the tie. We'll just do it. So, and this is 3.5, so it does it really fast, right? So let's see what it actually did here. Title, Tech Turtle, Diversifying Revenue Streams at Your Company Here. Introduction, to explore a new revenue stream opportunity by selling turtles at the annual state fair. Agenda, problem and opportunity identification. Strengths and opportunities, solution and feasibility, weakness and threats. So we've got our little framework here. Highlight the current challenge that your tech company faces. Opportunity, explain how participating in the state fair. So rather than tell me how to create the presentation, I actually want you to create the arguments and fill in this outline. So I don't want to do any work here. Like, if we're going to have the robots do the work, do the fucking work, right? Don't just tell me how to do it, you pain in the ass. So, problem, our company faces seasonal fluctuations in revenue, resulting in instability and financial challenges. That is actually true. Opportunity, the annual state fair presents an untapped market, drawing thousands of attendees eager to engage with unique experiences and products. So one way you can attack this is to do that. Let me see. I'm going to ask a question here. Is there a way to convert the slides that you've presented here in a format that I can import into PowerPoint so that it automatically creates the presentation? What did it say? It said I'm unable to do it. I know it can do some kind of things that you can import into Excel. I can provide you with the content that you can easily copy. All right, that's fine. So that's kind of cool. So you can do that. Code interpreter, the advanced data analysis can write files out. So it can write Excel files. It might be able to write out a file. But we'll take you to another tool. There's another tool called Tome, Tome, .app. And there's a couple of these now. So if you go to futurepedia.io, and just look for presentations. You'll be able to find some apps that do this. So let's say we're going to create a new thing here at Tome. So it's kind of a dark and moody site, but down at the bottom here, you can create a presentation or a web page or a document. You can import a document to a presentation. I'm going to say create a document about, or a presentation about, I want to sell turtles at the annual state fair as a way to augment my revenue for the seasonality in my tech business and make arguments for why this is not a bad idea. And so it's going to now, so it says generating outline. And now there's our outline. And I think I can go in and can I edit these? So it says introduction, seasonality in the tech business, benefits of selling turtles. And let's say benefits of selling tiny turtles. So I can go in and I can edit my outline. And now I say continue. And now shell shock. That's fucking hilarious. That's a great title screen. So the title screen, shell shock, making the case for selling turtles at the state fair. And then there's our little outline. And then each of the slides, look, come on. So these are this is not my style of presentation. These are way too fucking wordy, but if you just need to get something blocked out, something just, set up, and you want to do it quickly, I mean, what did that take us? 30 seconds? And, and I've given it ridiculous, stupid fucking things. So imagine giving it something decent. I think she lost the second set. I think Sabalenka's going to come back and clean the floor with her in the third set. Interesting. I didn't pay attention. Yep. Yep. Sabalenka 7-6 in the seventh. Keys has won the first set 6-0 in 30 minutes. Wow. All right. Well, there you go. That's why you play the game. Oh, did I give you everything you need? Yeah, that should at least give you a start. Just using ChatGPT can probably, and GPT-4 is better than GPT 3.5 in terms of quality of what it writes. So I would use GPT-4. That's how I would write a presentation. A tool like Tome it's just too quirky for me. They've got a specific idea about how to do a presentation. I don't like it, but whatever. Ken Maynard, thank you very much for subscribing, sire. Good day to you, sir. Good day to you. Fantastic, Bob. Tell him what he's won. You've won a new car. It just doesn't work with an English accent, does it? Second beverage. Ice cold Rocky Mountain tap water. AlterX Alden is amazing for analysis, not a piece of shit. Oh, that's cool. This is fine. Yeah, I know nothing about data analysis. It's something that fascinates me, but I don't have the mind for it. And so having a tool like advanced data analysis is pretty fucking sweet. I always like Cinnamon, Amber, Jade, and Lexi. Whatever happened to be. Lexi to the main stage. Lexi to the main stage. Lexi. Let's hear it for Amber. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Try the chili. Oh, yeah. Only Enterprise SOC 2 compliant, though. Can't input sensitive data in ChatGPT. That's correct. Yeah, the Enterprise version of ChatGPT is going to have all that shit. if you really need to do the super privacy thing, you're gonna have to host your own models, or you're gonna have to spend the money to spin up instances on Azure or whatever it might be. So, the ChatGPT Enterprise right now, their communication about it is, if you're spending $10,000 a month, and they don't say on us, but I assume it means on them. If you're spending $10,000 a month on ChatGPT, call us and we'll set up your ChatGPT Enterprise. They have said that they're going to have a self-service version for small businesses, but that ain't there yet. So yeah, again, all of these tools right now, let's say it again, they are janky pieces of shit because they're all just too new. And they're going to get better. So if you're in an enterprise, you're going to have to team up with Microsoft, or you're going to have to host your own instances of open source large language models, or you're going to have to wait for OpenAI to get their shit together, or you're going to have to wait for Google to get their shit together, or you're going to have to use AWS. You're going to if you've got the budget for IT, you're probably already dealing with some of these technical issues. But for these tools to get strong enough for us mere mortals to use, if we don't have massive budgets, we just have to wait for it to get out of this phase. And it will. It will. Is he singing Hawaii 5-0? Great job. You've been live for 90 minutes. It's 10 o'clock. I do know where my children are. All right. Cinnamon rolls. Organic cinnamon rolls. They're organic. Exactly. So good, cinnamon rolls. It's bad. It's a bad situation. It's a bad situation. In fact, I shouldn't, right? I shouldn't, Champ! No one cares. No one cares. Champ! Champy! Someone's existing outside his window. He doesn't like it. I mean, dogs are the best, but, come on. Just cool out, dude, right? Kyle, Ann was looking for a PowerPoint suggestion since you're here. I think I gave it, unless she was looking for something else. Thanks for answering on LinkedIn. What upcoming platform that we need to keep an eye out? I'm going to start a diet on Monday, so I'm going to need a box of cinnamon rolls this weekend. Bubbles, I fully support that choice. I will enable your choice of shitty health behavior to justify my choice of shitty health behavior. Have fun this weekend. Just smear it all, heat it up in the microwave, of course, and just smear it all over your face right before jamming it in there. I'm right there with you. That's what I'm going to do after this tonight. There was an actual question here. Wait, how when you created some digital clone that talked to you, that no one's here? I don't know. We'll get there. Wait, what did I miss? Someone had a question. Oh, what upcoming platform do we need to keep an eye out? The one that I'm actually most excited about right now is Gemini. So Google has been playing catch up. They've been playing mustard too. It's a dad joke. Get it? Ketchup? Mustard? Bard.google.com. This was laughably bad until July, and then all of a sudden it got good. And not great, but good. Like, it's at the kids' table. Oh, no, it's not. It graduated. It's at the adults' table. It's in the top 3. It's connected to the internet. It integrates hyperlinks in a pretty interesting way, although it won't give you a list of links, which really pisses me off about it. I think I might knock it to the kids' table, actually. But that's just using their Palm 2 model. They're working on something right now called Gemini, which someone within Google is claiming is 5 times better than GPT-4. I don't buy that for a fucking second. But if it's as good as GPT-4 or even slightly better, or fuck it, a lot better, great. It's going to be something. It's going to be multimodal. It will likely do audio input and output. It will likely do image input and output. It's probably been trained on all of YouTube. Google owns all of YouTube. Google owns all the shit we say in our Google meetings. Google owns everything in our doc. Well, they don't own it. They have access to it. And I'm sure they're not using it to train all of their models. They've got 2 decades of all of us voluntarily giving them all of our data because they gave us shit for free. When the product is free, you're the product. Always remember that. So Google, it's not necessarily the technology that they're creating, it's the data. They've got so much fucking data. I heard today, Google put hardware in Dish Network's NOC, their network operations center, so that they could take the viewing of what we all watched on Dish Network and take all of what we watched so that they could serve up dynamic ads to Dish customers. So they've got fucking everything. So if Gemini is trained up on even, some majority of that data, it's probably going to be pretty amazing. That's the one that I would pay close attention to. If it comes out and it's a janky piece of shit, that'll be disappointing because Google fucking invented the transformer. They invented the thing that all of these tools are leveraging to do the magic that they do. And then they kind of mothballed it because it threatened their business model. So I have a feeling they're going to come out swinging. And then the other one to pay attention to, Apple's got their iPhone 15 is coming out in September sometime, probably in a week or two. If they make an AI announcement in September, it's probably going to be decently significant. If they don't, they probably won't make an AI announcement until June at the developers conference next year. And it will be really significant by then. Because Apple's just sitting back saying, you kids go play. We're going to spend our $24 billion of research money on generative AI while you kids are in the sandbox there. And when we come out, we're going to come out swinging. So Gemini, Apple, and then the third one would be whatever Elon Musk is going to do with X. But, that it might take him a year or two to spin that up enough to have something interesting. But those are the 3 I'm looking at. Ola, thanks for answering on LinkedIn. Remote task. How do you know that you created some digital clone? Oh, that we had answered that before. Kyle Ann was looking for PowerPoint. I think I did that. It's an AI model training job, but you have to test for it, and it's an hour long. They do pay you $50. Oh, cool. That's interesting. I like turtles too. And Rando. It's not the AI Learning Lab without the I Like Turtles clip. You got to have the I Like Turtles clip, right? People need their turtles. People need their turtles. I like turtles. Turtles are awesome. I have tested and not gotten results, nor have I been paid yet. It was just today, though. Nice. Did you just snort at I Like Turtles? I did. I snorted what was it, a week and a half ago. I was drinking coffee, and I made myself laugh because I find myself entertaining, apparently. I made myself laugh so hard I just blew coffee straight across my face. It was fantastic. I think it went on my phone. It was everywhere. 1-1 in the third set. On serve. Madison serving. All right, I'm using ChatGPT for blogging, and it's crazy good. Yeah, exactly. If you write good prompts. So that's the thing, Ann Rando, that the prompts are everything. And it's the big thing that has worked the best for me is you don't need to write the perfect prompt to get the perfect answer. Very often what it is a series of smaller prompts where you're giving ChatGPT a chance to answer some things in between the real prompt. And what that's doing is it's building up context so that it more narrowly focuses your answer, right? So like the thing I did before where I said, I want you to act like a business consultant or a business writer or whatever it was. Give me the storytelling frameworks, and then, okay, combine these two, and now write a thing using that framework. All of that kind of narrows the context so that you get more and more focused answers. So yeah, and when you get those chains of prompts right, like capture all that shit and throw it in Trello or something like that. I've started using Trello for my prompt library. I can do different projects, and then each card is a set of prompts. It's been working pretty good. I have the full version. Very cool. Comms, Children, Zombies, Movie, Survivor. Remember when they used to tell us to go look in the encyclopedia? I do. Or the library. Damn, I'm old. I know, Bubbles. Listen, this is the thing. Like, in my day, you had to open a goddamn book. You had to pretend like you were reading. Digital gods. Thank you for the lollipop. That looks like a cinnamon roll. I'm going to go have a cinnamon roll after this. Oh. Bang. Oh, that was a nice shot. Oh, Madison Keys. Killer drop shot. Killer drop shot. All right, she's not folding. She's not folding like a greeting card. I want Sabalenko to win the tiebreaker, but I like both players. Just want to watch a third set. You got it, man. She won that second set. That was some fucking tough tennis, man. She was like on the verge of out, like gone, and then she fucking battled back, and Keys collapsed. Oh! Keys just won the second game. That was a nice shot. It's good. Yeah, they're both good. And Coco looked really good tonight, too. This is going to be an exciting final. And the men's final is going to be crazy. Put it in gold jewelry. Bubbles, we brought ours from door-to-door Britannica salesman. The encyclopedias. Good night, everyone. Good night, OK Farmer. Peace out. Tell Tobias to be careful in the hot tub. We haven't seen him since he dropped his phone. Oh, wait, here he is. Oh, hang on. Stop. Shut. What are you barking at? Stop. Come lay over here. Dog management. I had whiteout. I was excited when my typewriter was fancy and I could correct my freshman year. Yeah, I remember those. I had a fancy typewriter at one point that you could hit whatever the key was, and it would go back and hit the same key and white it out. That was pretty slick. Right, Champy? You don't remember typewriters, do you? Yeah, because you don't have language, because you're a dog. That sucks, right? Aw. All right. Fingerprint apocalypse. That's funny. Which platform can design your EG living room by the picture that you upload of it? There was a tool that did that. I think it's a stable diffusion. I don't remember. I would go to futurepedia.io. Go here. Go there. And then look up interior design or design. I know there's a bunch of tools that do interior design stuff. I'm pretty sure there's an app that came out where you can upload a picture of a room and it just will redesign it. And then I know there was some shit that did that with Stable Diffusion. You can upload an image in Discord. Let's see. Let's go play in Discord. Let me show you something. All right, we're going to go to a Midjourney channel. So here's the thing I was working on the other night. And we're going to go /imagine. Let's say living room 70s design style photograph. So what I'm in right now, so I'm in Discord. So Midjourney is one of the image generation tools. You have to make the images in Discord, which is a real pain in the ass. At some point they'll make a website. They'll put a website front end on this, but it's not there yet. So you type /imagine and whatever your prompt is, and then it'll make your image. So now it's making the images. Oh, and that's interesting. It didn't show the it building, which it normally does. It just sort of presented me with the images. So let's see. We'll grab this fourth one here. So in Midjourney, just little thing. So it produces 4 images. U1, 2, 3, 4 means upscale 1, 2, 3, 4, and then V means variation or vary. So you can do a variation of any one of those images. So I'm just going to grab this fourth one because it's good. So I'm going to upscale that. So it's going to give us a big version of that. So there's our big version of that. So now I'm gonna how do I do this? I'm going to grab the URL here. So I'm going to say copy link. Wait, where's the copy link? So I'm going to copy the link to this image. So this exists now on Discord server somewhere. So I just copied the link to that. So now I'm going to do /imagine. And for the prompt, rather than typing anything in right away, I'm going to paste in the link to that image. So now I'm using that image as the seed for the next prompt, and I'm going to say modern 2023 living room remodel. I don't know what remodel will do, but I'm just guessing here. And so now it should use this image. So we should get something that's like relatively in the neighborhood of a room with a couch and a coffee table and shelves. But it should look more modern than this 1970s thing with the blown out carpet. That carpet, this really does look like you walked into a house that was last remodeled in the 70s. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Bang. And so it did kind of a cool modern update here. Like, let's upscale number 4 again. And it's like, it gave us a glass table, it gave us new carpet, right? So with Midjourney, you can upload an image. You can also do this in Stable Diffusion. You can do it in Leonardo.ai that I talked about. The ability to sort of control things. There's a thing in Stable Diffusion called Control Net where you can sort of control certain elements. The other way to do something like this is to do generative fill within Photoshop, where you take an image like this and then you could highlight the couch and you could turn it into like a green velvet couch instead of a red leather couch, and it'll just do that. So there's lots of different ways to do it, but that's one way that you can attack that problem. So hopefully that gives you some ideas, some inspiration. You know, we want people to be inspired here. You know, we don't want them like, oh, I'm bored again with this AI stuff. It's just so remarkable, but who cares? You know, I just made myself a living room and like, but whatever. like who doesn't just generate photographs out of thin air? I do. It's dumb. It's like, whatever. We don't want you to be that person. We want you to be all excited, like, oh, I made a living room. It's so exciting. Sally, you want to see my living room? No, I don't like AI. Oh, Sally, you're such a drip. And then like a year later, Sally's like, could you teach me AI? Don't let Sally push you around like that. Sally wasn't there for you when you were learning AI, and now Sally wants to know about it? Sure, I sound bitter. But it's a competition. You got to beat Sally. She gave you attitude. It's not right. You thought she was your friend, but no. She doesn't support your AI habit. That's why you hang out at this fucking weird place. Sally's like, what do you do every night? I don't want to talk about it. No, what do you do? You can tell me. I'm your friend. I watch this old guy on TikTok. What? Why do you do that? I don't know. It's embarrassing. Don't talk to me. Go. Aren't you going to lunch? You know? It's got to be embarrassing. I understand. I mean, I'm here. I'm me. I get it. It's embarrassing. All right. Fantastic. Bob, tell him what he's won. Can you create a web page? Yes. Let's go create a web page. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, there's our YouTube channel. Look, it's me. More me. Yay. You did it. You're everywhere. Yay. You're special. All right, I'm going to do GPT 3.5 again. So let's see. What do you want to do? Just a web page. Okay, I don't know what kind of web page you want, Lonnie, but here's how I would start this. I would start with the content, right? It's always good to start with content. What's going on? Did Siri take over my microphone? Oh, Siri, please tell me you didn't take over my microphone. Oh, yes, she did. Hello? Oh, dang it. Dang it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll type. Sorry about this. Let's see.
That may be beyond my abilities at the moment.
Yeah, it's definitely beyond your abilities at the moment. Can I have my microphone back? You're a business copywriter tasked with writing a website that describes a business that sells small turtles to children under 15 during the school day period. Write the outline for the website that will organize information in a way that's intuitive for people looking for turtles for their kids. All right, so there's your outline of your website, right? Bang. So you can look through here, header, logo and business name, hero section, about us, our turtles, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's just say we like that. Okay, so we'll say, okay, that's good. Can you flesh out that outline with actual content of the home page and the top level pages below it? All right. So there's our content. There's lots of it there. So now what you can say is, okay, I want to make sure that this website follows modern design standards and uses CSS and modern HTML practices to ensure the performance of the site is as fast as a turtle. And then I'm going to say, please take the copy from the home page and generate the HTML for me so I can see what it looks like, period. Be sure to make it look pretty and intuitive to read the most important information. And then it starts writing your code. So a couple of things about this. So yes, it can write code. And the nice thing about HTML or Python or whatever is you can just grab that code and, pop it in and see how it looks and then tell it. You can just say, oh, you picked Helvetica. I hate Helvetica. I want you to use Comic Sans, whatever, right? The other thing you can do is you can take code from an existing site and pop it in here and just have it swap out the content, right? So there's 18 different ways to skin this cat. The other thing you can do is go to futurepedia.io. I'm sure that there are sites dedicated to making websites where you can just, type in a prompt and it'll just make the whole site. In fact, I played with one a month or so ago that doesn't do this level of the site, but it does the sitemap and the wireframes for all the pages. And it was literally you type in a prompt and it does all of that shit. So I forget what that one was called though. But there's lots of tools out there for this stuff. So, wait, gotta sneeze. Woo! Winner. Oh, Madison Keys up 4-2. Although Sabalenko's ready to break her. This is going to be a good one. Sabalenko's scary, man. All right. That was a good sneeze. Web pages. Yeah. So the answer to the question, can it blank, is essentially yes. To what degree of completeness it answers that question, that's where we're in the janky piece of shit category still. Sometimes it's really good at stuff, sometimes it's not so good. Apparently GPT-4 has gotten worse at coding. According to a Stanford thing that just came out, it got pretty dramatically worse. So I'd been hearing it anecdotally from people for a while. And apparently it's true. But it's still fucking better than I am at HTML. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do there, Buck? Huh? What time is it? 10:24. I can't stay here all night. What are people doing with your lives? What are you doing? Like Tobias, just sitting in a hot tub all night, listening to AI Learning Lab. Weirdo. And then he dropped his phone in the hot tub. It's just not right. It's just not right. Probably got a wine in one hand and AI Learning Lab in the other. Bloop. There we go. Right down in the drink. All right. Fancy wax the keyword. Tiny turtles that grows up to be ninjas. Getting better, thank you. That's cool, turtle. Self-shoot. Super Turtle was a little pudgy. What app is that? That app was Tome, Tome .app, A-P-P. Tome.app is the one that I made the presentation where it drew all the turtles. Bite-sized turtles. What app is that again? That was Tome. A lot of people asking. Tome.app. I should maybe put that on the list. That might be one of those to put on the list. Have a good night, Ann Rando. Good night. Good night, Ann Rando. Time, I think. Using their AI. Say you guys tomorrow. Peace. Tome. What was that prompt again? I do not know what prompt I wrote. Everything with me is spontaneous. It just comes off the brain. I create. I'm a creator. I like to create. I don't like to be weighed down with regularity. It's why we're irregular. We choose to be irregular. Some people are regular, other people's less regular. It's a choice. We choose to be this way. It's just a creative flow. It's a thing. It's a thing. I don't mean to be pompous. I just am. It comes naturally to me. Do you understand? All right. Sabalenko broke her back. Serving to stay on set if she can hold here. Although Keys is up first point in the game. For those of you that don't know tennis, you're probably just like, why does he keep fucking talking about this stupid game? It's ADD. It's the AI Learning Lab. It's chat. ADD. Yeah. I wonder how many got that reference. Probably none, because my jokes are all 40 years old, because I'm an old motherfucker. An old motherfucker. All right. Notice that CNN is using AI-generated still images with a small caption that says, AI-generated. That ain't going to last that long. That AI-generated shit is not going to last that long. Although I know a lot of people are saying, we're going to watermark everything and this and that. Meh, 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 meh. Are you going to watermark everything? So if you've got ChatGPT built into Microsoft Word and it's just a help me write button and you're writing a document and they say help me write and it writes this paragraph and then you rewrite that paragraph and then you take that and you say based on this paragraph help me rewrite the next one and it writes that one and then you rewrite it and it's 90% you writing it with a little bit of assist here and there. Where's the point at which it's AI generated? You're using AI right now with your spell checker and your grammar checker. Is that AI generated? Well, no, because I wrote it. Well, okay, where's the boundary? I think it's going to be the same with images. I think it's going to be the same with video. I think it's going to be the same with words. It's not going to fucking matter. I don't know why we're labeling shit right now. Oh, Sabalenka's a beast. Although Key's battling back, man. Holy crap. Oh, Drop Shot. Was that out? I think that was out. Oh. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Poor Champy. I know. Champy. Laura C here. Changed my name, but I'm the same. Oh, Clear Warned. Hey, Laura C. What's shaking? Clear Warned. Like Clear Warning? I like Clear Warned. That's cool. Mama don't let the turtles grow up to be ninjas. Willie Nelson. That's good. Black Mirror movie style. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, by the way, irregulars, you're up to 33,000 likes, you weirdos. Best clip ever. You made me tired. Good night, irregular friends. See, I wear people out. This is it. You could take Xanax, or you could watch this fucking thing for a couple hours each night. All right, peace out, Bubbles. This third set is fun. Yeah, this third set is good. It's good. Tennis Network. No, it's just, I don't know. ESPN too, I think. What are you using for your prompt library? You mentioned the prompts on cards. Trello. So I don't know if you've used Trello. I'll show you my ADD in action. Trello. AI prompt library. So I've got a cool image and it says the Great Renaissance with AI highlighted because I'm cool and I made that image. But I've got 2 prompts over here, which are social media prompts. I've got 2 areas for prompts with nothing in them, and then I have a client prompt here. So I don't have many in it, but basically you can do little columns for your different sections, and then each little card is a prompt. And I just put the prompt right on there, and then this is create a 10-segment Twitter thread from this article, URL here. So this is one I use with plugins that reads an article. So I just take a magazine article, pop the URL there, copy and paste this prompt, and it generates a 10, 12, or 15 segment Twitter thread. And it's fucking good. It's so cool when you get these prompts dialed in and they don't suck. It's really nice to be able to do that stuff. Oh. Out. Ooh! Keys break point. This would put Keys up 5-3 in the third and deciding set. AI is going to allow us to repurpose and enhance all our own company content. Absolutely agree with that, Kavruno. We can ship our own closets. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the value of data sitting in every single company right now, small ones, big ones, that AI is going to liberate all this data. It's going to be mind-blowing. Wait, sorry, I got to watch this break point. Come on, Madison. Oh! Did you get it? Nope, she didn't get it. All right, Deuce. It's on ESPN, not Tennis Network. Or anyway, I am not watching on ESPN. Wait, why? Well, AI aside, you could just like Crate and Barrel or Pottery Barn and they'll design it for you free on paper. Well, you could do that. But, the cool thing about the AI design stuff is I think one of the things that we're going to start seeing with AI design is when you start to see interior designers embracing AI tools AI is going to allow them to concept just crazier and crazier designs, and like the sort of scale of creativity is going to accelerate. It's going to get really cool. It's going to get fun. I think just the design world, product design, interior design, architecture, all that sort of stuff is going to get quite amazing. Sculpture. Man, Sabalenko is just hammering every fucking ball. Did she get that in? No. Oh, Sabalenko won. Okay. Tied 4-4 in the third set. Holy crap. They are playing some crazy-ass tennis. All right, just found aiLL.ai. Do you have any experience with it? No, but I want to know about it. What is it? What's aiLL? aiLL.ai. Ba-da-bum-bum. New chat. Log in. Sign up. I hate this. Why do I have to sign up for your stupid thing? I don't want to sign up. Dang it. Welcome. Start your first chat. Need inspiration? Start here. Account. Log out. Okay. So I think this is just a pricing strategy, order fulfillment. I need assistance writing product descriptions, improve my site, meeting agenda, generate traffic, cart abandonment. So this looks like it's a business specific ChatGPT. I assume this is just a kind of a fine-tuned business focused thing. Let's see. What is analyze storymind.com from a marketing perspective. Let's see if it's connected to the internet. I can provide high-level analysis of the website. So it's connected to the internet. It looked at my website and did some analysis on it. This looks okay. I mean, this would be at least worth exploring. I don't like it, it's one of those sites that's very, very mysterious by design. Right? They don't want you to like. It looks okay. aiLL.ai. It's a business site, so it looks okay. It's probably worth experimenting with. Here's my philosophy on all those things that are kind of fine-tuned versions of ChatGPT. I'm just playing in ChatGPT right now because those kind of sites are going to come and go. Like all of those sites, you don't know if there's a real company behind it or if it's like two college kids and a case of Red Bull. And it's like it's one or the other. Madison just won the 5th game. It's 5-4 Madison. So Sabalenko will be serving to go 5-5, or if Madison breaks her, she wins. She goes to the finals. It's a good game. Modern 250 AI pattern emulator is a good business. Okay, cool. Web page about turtles at the fair. Sheet metal in the housing industry. I cloned my voice on Resemble AI. It's scary good. I haven't played with Resemble AI. I did mine on 11 Labs, and it's pretty good. I also did mine on Apple's iOS 17, and it's fucking shitty, and it took like 20 minutes. Apple has a giant steaming pile of janky piece of shit with their voice synthesis on iOS 17. They better get it better when they take it out of beta. Do you just create useless garbage with AI every day? Yes. And then I create good business stuff. The good business stuff takes longer. But this channel, like, just doing stupid. So here's the thing, Darky Squid. I know that's kind of a troll. You're kind of doing that as a troll, and I appreciate that. Here's my philosophy about doing stupid shit with AI. Is you learn. Like doing the thing like, I want to start a business about selling turtles to kids during school hours, whatever it was. You do stupid shit like that, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, it was actually really good at something in there. And then a real problem comes along, and because you were dicking around with something, you're like, I know how to solve this. And so I know you're kind of making fun of me. Cool. Respect it. Like the game. But don't shit on it until you tried it. Like, play around with this stuff. Like, seriously, mess around with it. Kick the tires. Try to break it. Try to make people laugh. Try to make yourself laugh. Try to do something super serious and watch it fail miserably, and then do something stupid and watch it exceed your expectations, and then realize, oh, there was something I did in that jokey thing that I could apply to that thing I actually want good results in. Let me go do that. There's some power in playing with language. We're language machines. These things are language machines. Dick around with it. It will serve you. All right. Put the typing window in blue. Sabalenka is breaking back. This is a really good match. Sabalenka amped up the power in her shots in the 7th game. I'm telling you, man, she's hitting the ball. She's hitting the ball. She's pissed off. She is fucking smashing the ball. It's like fucking watching the young men that their balls have no arc to them. They just go over the net flat. That's how she's hitting it. Yeah, she just blasted one past Maddie. She's pissed. I like it. You could stay here all night, but none of us would get any sleep. That's on you. I'm going to stay here till the game ends. All right. She's serving to take it to 5-5. Game point. Aced her. Wow. Damn. She's good. She's a beast, that Sabalenka. You had it, Maddie. You had it in the second set. 4-2. You blew it. Now look at you. Struggling. This is intense. This is why you play the game. I'm still waiting for my secret decoder ring with membership. We do not have decoder rings at the Irregular Club, but we do have...
You can make money with ChatGPT!
Huh? We've got the button. All right. What did I miss? Oh, Thelonious, you missed so much. You missed me confusing you with Retropunk. And what else? Tobias dropped his phone in the hot tub. He slipped in the hot tub and dropped his phone in it. And then we haven't heard from him since. He's I think Tobias is having a little wine, little hot tub. Boom, down goes the phone. I think the AI Learning Lab is at the bottom of the hot tub right now. It's a facade on top of ChatGPT, I think. Yeah, that Erlo.com was a wrapper app, I like to call them. Have you tried Pi.ai? Yeah, Pi.ai is on my list. They're on my kids' table list. So our nickname, Road Warrior Princess, our nickname for Pi.ai is ChattyGPT. So if you haven't done it yet, get the Pi app on your iPhone and put it in voice mode. So it's in the lower right-hand corner. You just turn on the little phone thing and you can talk to it. It's good. It's like really good. It's connected to the internet. I have tried to use Pi like typing to like do work because it's connected to the internet. It's bad at that. It's like, before I give you the answer to your question, let me just ask you another 16 questions. So it's very annoying. But if you're talking to it, it's actually really good. So wait, what do we... Okay, so Madison's up 40-15, serving for game number 6, or, to go to 6-5. Got it. All right, 6-5. Wow, man. Sabalenko serving to take it to a tiebreaker for the winner. This is intense. Damn, my pal just posted a private Chrissy Hines show on her birthday. Oh, posted from a private Chrissy Hines show on her birthday. Damn. Your pal is fucking rocking it. That's cool. That's super cool, Karina. That was a great slogan. What was a great slogan? Hello, Nick Lang. I don't know which slogan you're referring to. It's funny that, isn't it? Oh, look, this kind of looks like a smile. Never thought about that. Code Snake on Python. Ask it the riddle of how many killers in the room if there are 3 and somebody comes in and kills 1. Are a couple of tests they use on models. Oh, that's interesting. Yo, bro, have you heard of the new AI bot by Mike? Oh, Tuco! Were you the one that was in here that told me that about your cousin? What was your cousin's name? But Mike Hawk? That's hilarious. I love Birds of Prey. I get it. Oh, Tuco, you're too clever. You know I'm Gen X, right? I'm not a boomer. I'm not a stupid motherfucker. I know how to use technology, right? You know that, right? Fucking dumb. I got caught up in that one good. Emilio's wife, do you remember what the name was? Someone put the name of... It was a Mike Cock name. But I missed it. I'm normally good at that shit because I made those jokes when I was your age. I was a smartass, you motherfucker. I was class clown. Were you class clown? Little Tuco? Do you have a yearbook from your high school days as class clown? I do. Because I've been like this my whole fucking life. I'll take you down. I'm looking forward to the AI-related disorders. It's going to be called AI irregularity disorder. We're going to be the poster children of it. Oh, Madison, what are you doing? No, you're going to go into a tie break is what you're doing. Have we talked Gavin Newsom announcement of CI future? Yeah, brother 52. I mean, I went and looked at the article. It's just they're basically studying AI and what the dangers are and things like that. So I think it's actually a good thing. I want our government to get educated about this shit and figure this shit out because they're going to need to provide some support infrastructure when this stuff starts making a big difference. 40 to love. Sabalenko serving to take it to a tiebreak. And Keys lost the tiebreak 7-1 in the second set, so it's a little yikesy. Oh no, Kyle's nearly caught up. Must be the end is near. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I've been tapping away thanks to my tummy semi-swamped. I played a little today. Yes, annoying. I'll get the app. Thanks. Oh, Road Warrior Princess for Pi.ai. Yeah. Pi.ai as a ChatGPT replacement or a Bing replacement or a Bard replacement or a Claude replacement? No, not at all. Get the app, put it in voice mode, and just start talking to it. It's actually really useful. It's like, because it's connected to the internet, you can say, hey, what's going on in my town tonight? Are there any bands playing? Where are they playing? How much are tickets? Are there any reviews for the show? When Taylor Swift was in Denver, I was playing with Pi and I was asking it about the show and what the reviewers were saying. It was pretty slick. Holy shit. Sabalenko's just pissed. They're in the tie break. First mini break to Sabalenko. Boom. The answer is 4. ChatGPT 3.5 just said 2. Yeah, well, it hallucinates. It hallucinates. Fantastic, Bob. Tell him what he's won. I played a little today. Yes, annoying. Oh, yeah, that was Pi. Wall Street analyst sees 3 companies as the next 3... Wait, Wall Street analyst sees 3 companies as the next $3 trillion stocks due to AI. Yeah, I think absolutely. I think Sabalenko's going to take this unless Madison turns it around this point. She is melting down in the first 2 points of the tiebreak. Got to get your shit together, woman. Got to get it together. Come on, woman. You can do it. Focus. She's melting down. I don't even know how she returns the serve. Sabalenko's serve is just like... Oh, Alphabet, Amazon, and Microsoft as the first $3 trillion stocks. Alphabet, Amazon, and Microsoft. Yeah, I could see that. Amazon's... For love. Sabalenko. She's going to fucking take it. What a match. What a match. You said dick around with AI. It will serve you. I did. I'm not sure it's a message I sent you after class. Well, Nick Lang, it's true. Dick around with it. It'll serve you. It will. I'm telling you, man. Have fun with it. Because this shit's wild. Okay, she won a point. Madison did. All right. Now it's thoroughly confused. You say Gen X, but your defensiveness is giving Boomer. Yeah, JD. You say Gen X, but your language skills are saying Gen Z. AI darling stock plunge highlights Wall Street's... Wait, what? AI darling stock plunge highlights Wall Street's increased scrutiny over technology. Oh, I see. The stock plunge highlights increased scrutiny over technology. I think I sort of get that, Thelonious. It's late. That is not quite a sentence. That sentence almost parses. The cousin learning ChatGPT. C3.ai tumbles on earnings as analyst sees no meaningful AI tailwinds. C3.ai, what is that? C3.ai. This is enterprise AI. Generative AI for the enterprise. AI software. Yeah, so this looks like this looks like a machine learning company that's been around for a while, right? So there's a big difference between enterprise machine learning and AI, which has been around for decades, and generative AI. This looks like the former, and it's like AI's been around for a while, but the mass adoption of AI is going to be because of generative AI. That's just starting. So predictions of the demise of this shit are going to be very similar to the predictions of the demise of the internet when the dot-com bubble burst. Whatever. It's an easy story to write. It's all a waste of time. This AI is not going to do anything for anyone. It's just a waste of time. Don't spend your time on it. Don't invest in it. Okay. Don't. Oh! Madison 5-3. She's battling back. If someone comes into the room, okay, we did that one. Pretty sure. Terribly written headline. It was a rough headline, Thelonious. C3A. If someone, okay, we did that. Pretty sure it's just lobbyists shutting the door behind them. Yeah, exactly. The company with the ticker AI doesn't appear to be benefiting from an AI boom, Bank of America says. Yeah, just whatever. Whatever right now. I think Sabalenka has it. I think so too, but Maddie's serving 3-5. Second serve. Oh, jeez. Sabalenka's just a beast. Holy crap. 6-3. She's got it. She's serving for the match. Triple match point. Triple match point. Sabalenka. Whatever happens, this was a great match. Yep. Terribly written headline, not my byline. Thelonious not taking credit for the crappy thing he posted in here. I like it. I support your avoidance of responsibility for that headline. Seriously, Kyle, I just copied and pasted it. Don't put that on me. That's it. Sabalenka going to the finals. Fucking Maddie Keys. What a match. Holy crap. Oh no. I thought it was to 7. It's the finals. So what's it go to? 9? 10? They have to play 2? Or did she win it? Oh no, they're still playing. What do they go to in a finals? Do they go to 9 or 10? Oh, first to 10 points by 2. Okay, so this isn't necessarily over, but the fat lady is warming up. Okay. Did she just ace her? No. Okay. Da, 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 da. If someone da, 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 pretty sure it's just lobbyists shutting the door behind them. Hold. Oh, that was a good shot by Maddie. That was weird. That was bad. Okay. One of the domains on my list. Never heard of C3 AI. Had to look them up. They grossed maybe 190 million last year. Yeah, they've been around for a while. Because they're selling into the Defense Department and shit like that. They're doing so. Again, this channel is about kind of post ChatGPT AI, not about the AI that's been, sitting in our enterprise servers for the past decade. C3 AI is one of those. You can never put the genie back in the bottle. That's correct. This shit isn't getting uninvented. Correction, our list. All right. What's going on? Oh, that was a good shot. Oh! Sabalenka, 9-3. Fat lady's going, la, 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 ha, ha. Changing sides. Maddie's serve. She has to win 7 points in a row. No, 8 points in a row to win it. It's happened. It ain't over till it's over. That's what they say. Oh! Sabalenka just whiffed one. One down. What can one do to access AI from a mobile phone? Just go to your browser and go to chat.openai.com. Go. Wait for it. Go there. Or there. We're there. Claude.ai. All 3 of these URLs work on a phone. Just make them a shortcut on your home screen. Chat.openai. ChatGPT has their own app. She just won 2 points, so it's 9-5. So she's still got to win 4 points just to tie it. It's like one-on-one baseball without the hot dogs. Oh! Did she win it? Sabalenka? She won it. Did she win it? Yeah, she won it. Maddie's out. Damn it. Damn it, Madison. Well, Sabalenka's 2 in the world. Maddie was what, 11 or 13 or something? That was a great match. That was a really great match. She was 17 in the world. Sabalenka was 2. Wow. Good match. Good match. All right, everybody, listen. We're out of questions anyway. Oh, it says it's not available in my country. I live in Cameroon, Africa. You might need to use a VPN. I don't know what's available. The thing that you can play with, what's your name? Sheikh Mohammed Ngubang. Go to Reddit and look for the open source large language models. Try labs.perplexity.ai. Try this one. And you could try Bing. I'm sure they've got Bing blocked. Labs.perplexity.ai, they might not have blocked, although if they've got all AI blocked, they might. But this is Perplexity hosting Meta's Llama 2 models, which are open source models. So you can try that. And then if that doesn't work, go to Reddit and then open source large language models. And I know that there are some projects where they're optimizing the large language models to be able to install on phones. And so you might be able to do it that way. Yeah, all the sort of which countries are blocking what, I have no idea. Wow, you can pronounce my name. So not quite. I was close. but I tried. Peace out. All right. Listen, peace out, everybody. Let's do a little romper room thing here. I see Thelonious and Dr. J. I see This Is Not an Exit as I make my exit. Hair Growth Geek, thank you for the rose. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out tonight. Eye on China, Cavruno, Dr. J, Emilio's wife, Share Bear. Peace out. Peace out. How high the moon? So high. Good night, Tobias. I hope your phone's okay. Hope you're okay. Feel better. Irregulars, have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.